Okay, so I said I was going to do a video today, answer a few questions that I normally get asked, point out a few things I've done today. I've done quite a lot over the last couple of days actually, so we'll start here anyway, see how we get on. So I've done a bit of work in here. I've got to do a bit more fiberglassing work on the removable section in the middle there. The other tablet isn't in yet, a third tablet, that's because I'm working on the behind of that at the moment. Obviously the other two tablets are in. This seat's in, the other seat's in as well. I'm gonna do a bit of a test run as to what you can actually see on both sides. The passenger side's worse, and I'll do it with the door shut as well, so you can have a look towards the end here. But I'll jump in so you can have a look. Okay, I'm in. Technically, you have to sit a certain way. There you are. I've got the steering wheel here, which that's going to have a snap-off boss, and it's also going to be brought forward 120mm on an extender, so it's closer to me. Otherwise, I can't steer past this and hit the tablet anyway. So that's going to be 120mm, so it's going to be more forward here, and a snap-off boss as well, so I can take it on and off to get out, because it is tight in here, as you know. So I've got the two tablets there. The screen for the passenger side mirror is under that tape at the minute. The other one obviously goes on the door here when the door's on. This is the easy side. Roof is on. I did pictures of this yesterday and a bit of a video. Roof's on, it just needs the trim panels and extras around the sides. Glassed in the middle to keep it sort of basically sealed, is the general gist. We have, it's a bit close up here, a bit tight in here, that's the problem. Got the stereo in there, which you can use from here, no problem, nice and easy. You can just literally just tap away from that and do that. You can steer, you can definitely steer. You can use the pedals. Where am I? Down here. Use the pedals fine, no issues. Speakers down there. A few people have asked how I'm going to protect the speakers. I'll show you that on the other side, because I haven't done this side yet, but that's the speaker pod, but there's another piece goes across the top. You'll see that shortly. But yeah, basically this is the view. The screen's filthy and they need a new screen, it's cracked anyway, but that's basically the view from what you can actually see. Not a lot, but it's all right. And then if you tilt forward a little bit, you can see out of most of the screen, to be fair. It's all right, it's not too bad. You can't see much of the passenger though. It's one way of avoiding them. I can sort of see out the corner there, and out the door there, which, well, obviously normally the window's there, so you can't see a lot through there either. But there you are. So I'll go to the other side, so you can have a look. A few people have asked various things. I'll have a chat on the way. The weight of the car, anything under 2 tons will be a bonus. Literally anything under 2 tons will be fine. I'm happy with that. What else have we been asked? Is it going to be a show car or drivable? I mean, technically you could drive it if you really want, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's going to be a bit too tricky to drive, I think. Okay, this side. Most of the work's gone on this side. So I've got a trim panel now for the screen, little trim. I've started doing all the sound deadening around the outside here, around the frame, getting it all to a decent kind of level. It's only just been started really. I was rushing it a bit towards the end there to get this video done. And I've got to do some more fiberglass work to sort out the shaping for this in the sides. That's why I've left it all off there, so I can have a good look. What I've also done is I'm chopping off, well, I've modified the seat, so this is going to get re-welded. At the moment this has been chopped, and it was out here. It's been chopped and put inwards. That's why all this baggy leather's here. I don't know if you can see it, it's a bit mucky. But that won't be out, it'll all be trimmed up properly. These side bits, I've chopped the handles off, like the separate side sections. That's all going to be trimmed properly down there, so it basically change the style of the seat a little bit. It means it won't foul on the door. It also gives me a bit more clearance for over here for when the system's in, because I want the air to come through as well, rather than being stuck in a big hole. So that'll be fine. You can see how tight it is against the roof. I might try and do something about that actually. I might have a little look at that, see what I can do, because it is a mission getting the seats in and out. I have to put this one in first, then do the centre section, put that in, and then do the other seat, which is fun. So that's basically that. I've got the screen in, as you saw there. These are the protectors I was talking about for the speakers. They come off. Can't remove it at the moment, you can see it. It's not attached or anything. But they do come off. So basically, you've got the speakers. Let's see if we can get it better view here. Speakers sit inside there and bolt onto that section, and then this other section goes over the top. This whole piece, so it comes off, slants in. That goes in there, and then that protects the speakers. It can have the grills on there as well, so that'd be good. I'll jump in so you can see what it's like on the passenger side. There's not a lot of room. It's not fun getting in. Well, it's not that bad actually, but some worse. Okay, I'm in. So that's the view from the passenger side. Not too bad, really. Not too bad. Because you see worse. I'll say back towards the drivers again. It is tight in here, but it's not ridiculous. It gets ridiculous in a minute when the door shuts. I'll see if I can do that, because it's not easy. Maybe just put the phone on an angle for a second. I'm going to do this now. Obviously normally this will be on actuators, so you won't have to do this. Let's put the phone down 2 seconds while I do this. Sorry about that. Not the best filming in the world, but it is a mission to lift afterwards. There we go. Right. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm in. I don't know if you can see that well, but this is the side, passenger side. Legs are in. Yeah, tight in there. There's not much room, but you can see a rough idea of what's going on there. The camera got mucky. It looks a bit dodgy. It's all right. Yeah, so you can see sort of through the screens and things. It is tight in here, but I mean, what do you expect really? But you can sit comfortably in here whilst you're having demos and stuff. Yeah, it's all right to be fair. So that's basically what it looks like. I've got to do the trim panels for in here as well, around the top, around the edges of the doors. There's also going to be bolts in here, keeping the doors like sealed shut. One's going to go along here, all hidden and things. It'll all be going into the A-pillar. One at the back, one at the top. So there'll be a few bolts holding it in. You'll be able to access those when you get the system on. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Any other questions, feel free to ask me. I'll say it's going to be a show car. It is going to be heavy. It's got the Volvo turbo engine in it, which the B18 FT, which a lot of people ask. It's a bit mad, but you know, it's one of them. It's all right. So any questions, feel free to ask, or subscribe to the channel, or go on the Project Stormtrooper Facebook page, and we can have a chat there. No problem.